Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, Zoe. Hi, Mad Egyptian. Hello, Han. Hi, Shakira. How are you? Morning shower to wake up. Good morning, Mel. Hi, April. Hello, everybody asking for a quiet hi. Back to sleep sounds good. We woke up at 6:30 this morning because G knew. Oh. Hi, Beccasaurus. How are you? Ah, LTV, that's fun. And morning shower just made me want to get back in bed. Oh gosh, Ficus. Is it a sleepy Tuesday for everybody? Ficus, thank you so much for the 55 stream streak. Oh my god, water just ran down my ear because I wet my hair down. I just felt the drop. Oh, I hope your mom has a good birthday, Zoe. Would you like to know... Would like you to know that he can sense everyone here is awake and want you to give him attention. He is feeling very super clingy and sends morning silly flops. Oh, eggs. Hello, horse-oats. Hi, Pale. It's not rainy here. They are actively replacing the power pole. Luckily, it doesn't look like our power's going to go out. What are we focusing on today? Music is loud. We are... First, I gotta do emails, because I haven't done emails in a while. I also would like to reflect on the last 6 months of content. Just kind of get an idea of where I am, like, sadly numbers-wise. And figure out where that's at. I have a lead on a job that would pay me at least $5 more an hour. And if I work full-time, I get 8 hours guaranteed overtime. I'm not going to say much because I don't want to jinx it, but fingies crossed. Fingers and toes. Fingers and toes. But yeah, I am live over on the Lifestyle YouTube. I think I'm back. I think I'm back. But yeah, I am live over on the Lifestyle YouTube. If anybody wanted to lurk over there, feel free. I do need to put on... I should put makeup. So I'm gonna do... I'm not shoulding putting makeup on. I want to put makeup on. I'm gonna do makeup first. And then I'll get into my emails. Yesterday, I felt so bad because I missed the evening stretches last night because I was so tired. I fell asleep on the couch at 7:30. Good morning, Emerald. Had to stay over an hour of work yesterday due to tech issues. And ease into the workday today. That's good. The plan was to do stretches last night at like 9:30. But like I said, I fell asleep. Fell asleep at 7:30. I'm watching Interview with the Vampire. The show. And I really like it. No, it's sunscreen. It's stick sunscreen. I put it on and then I do rub it in. If you're looking for like a non-greasy face moisturizer, Muji has their moisturizing milk. This is just like the small travel size. This isn't like the deep moisturizing one, but the Muji moisturizer is really nice. April, it's so good. Yeah, this one, the moisturizing milk deep moisture for sensitive skin, I feel like is not like super greasy. I really like it. It's like $5.90 for this little tiny guy, and then I think like the big one is like maybe closer to like $15. Emerald, thank you so much for the 5-stream streak. Did you go on the rower? Did you shower? It's Next Fest too. Oh my god, we gotta look at Next Fest games. We're supposed to get thunderstorms tomorrow night. I think I need layers back here. There's also horses. I can show you. Trying to think of like the K-Beauty moisturizer that we've been using. Olive collection. What? Horse says what? What skin type would you typically say that you are? Are you dry skin, combination skin, normal skin, oily skin, sensitive skin? Hi, Lionheart. Combo? Okay, so this is on Olive Collection, which we buy like a lot of our skincare from. This is very nice. It's almost like a water cream. This is very nice. And it's also soothing. Trying to see if there's anything else that I've tried here. This one's nice too. Also the same thing, like a water soothing cream. I can tell you, like, let me go to the sensitive skin section. I love this toner. Haru Haru. Their black rice hyaluronic toner is really nice. I love this mochi cleanser. It does have a very strong rose hip smell, but the mochi cleanser is really nice. I use that like every other day. Giuseppe loves the Abby Heartleaf calming toner because he has sensitive skin as well. I use the Derma B like body lotion. But yeah, their stock doesn't stay stagnant. So like sometimes they'll get stuff in that I really like and then sometimes they won't. But I do like Olive Collection. Also, sometimes H Mart will have some good stuff too. Yeah, the Torden's nice. And I love Round Lab, but I do know that like some people aren't able to use Round Lab because they have an allergy to birch. I'm scared to try Beauty of Joseon again because whenever I mean, it was also the snail mucus one that everybody was like flipping out about, but I did get hives from that. What did you all do yesterday, by the way? Oh, I need to post my step count and movement check. We walked 2.5 miles this morning. Yesterday, I only walked 5 miles, but that's because I fell asleep. Again, I fell asleep at 7:30. Giuseppe tried to wake me up and I said no. Public holiday here, so I had the day off, worked, played games, made music, and went outside in the sunshine. I love that for you. Also, thank you to anybody that's lurking over on YouTube. I don't think I want to do actual... Yeah, I watch... I've been watching Interview with a Vampire Show. been really good. Like getting me in the mood to read Hungerstone. Been a couple days since I've read Hungerstone. I need to lock in. Morning, Loy. Which doesn't happen with a lot of fiction. I do not want to work. Nobody wants to work today. Seems like everybody's very sleepy. Lestat. So not a fan of Lestat, but that's also because like you can tell how toxic he is. I do love Claudia. They do change her actress in season 2, which makes me a little bit sad, as I love Bailey Bass as Claudia. I thought that she did a really good job. I'm not saying... Oh, B, I hope you have a good flight. I'm sorry I slept yesterday during the evening walk. Come back soon. Also, it's like, B says, love you, bye. Love you, bye. I got a text from Maggie last night, Maddie. It said, saw Ginu and Giuseppe in the park. Ginu was being a very good boy. I was impressed. Wait, that emote doesn't... Oh, the hand heart. Okay. You did so good with Artemis being an NPC. Artemis had to get drugged yesterday because she's awful at the vet. I walked him like 4 miles before, like I walked him 2 miles in the morning, 2 miles in the afternoon. So I think he was like also just like kind of tired. Back in October, and also they'll jump into stream sometimes. Nice. That's not far away. Doors, I'm sorry you have vertigo again. You gotta get... I wish there was a way... Thank you, Pale, for the lurk over on YouTube. I wish there was a way you could get those crystals removed. Allergies? Allergies? The problem is going off my meds. Ah. Mm-hmm. It is Steam Next Fest. So of course my inbox is full of Next Fest stuff. It's when they showcase indie games that are like that have demos and stuff. He's just mad he can't play with them. Gonna lock in and work. Enjoy your lurk. What kind of cake? Over the Hills demo is out. Oh, shit. Okay. Alyssa, look at your emails. Don't look at Next Fest. Lemon olive oil cake. Ooh. I need to download this. I'm installing the demo for Over the Hill right now. Yeah, I would call and follow up. Nice. Focus on this.
Please tell me that my skin won't weigh you down. Drift further from the truth. My mind twists upside down. Please rest assured I will take care of that one.
Hi, Aaron. The funny thing about them replacing this telephone pole is this telephone pole isn't the one on our street that's leaning. It actually looks like a newer telephone pole. What does this mean? Thank you for the lurk over on YouTube. What does this mean? The developer described how they use their game uses AI generated content like this, heavy on localization. What is heavy on localization? Hi, Angela. Like, it looks so silly, but then why? Translation and marketing. Betsy! Betsy, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Han. Hi, Shadow. Translation. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm just sick and tired of it. I thought my payment was borked. I also tried to gift Han. Aaron. Aaron, how's recovery from your race? I'm just like, here's the thing. Can I be honest with you? I'm just very frustrated that generative AI is having its greedy little hands put into everything that is good. We talked about this a little bit on Sunday about how Spirit Crossing used Claude in the back end, like with like a whole bunch of stuff, and they've put out like so many like statements and like answering questions in the Discord, but it still just like makes me really sad because I love Spry Fox. I think that Spry Fox is a really great like company, and I understand like losing the Netflix money, right, and like and stuff like that is just giving like it's adding stress, and I know that not everybody in Spry Fox uses generative AI, but like I hope that they're able to move away from using Claude. they moved away from using Claude for like just remedial things, I would probably play it, right? Like, also, if you're looking on YouTube, make sure you like the stream. But it's just kind of like, I really, really, really love Spirit Crossing. I really love Spirit Crossing. It just makes me really sad. Especially because like, what's the company? What's the company that owns Claude? Altera or whatever? Not a great company. Anthropic, thank you. It started with an A, I knew that. And also, Claude isn't cheap. Like, I know that you're paying for it because you're, like, you have to pay for it to do stuff, and... Okay, that's fine. My hair got into my putty. This is a Genu hair. Hi, Capom. Double lurks. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. This got recommended to me. Thank you, Shadow. It just like... It's just disappointing. Okay. There's also, like, Zach Bussy puts out a weekly newsletter. Apparently, Twitch's CPO, Mikey Minty, suggests pre-roll ads may actually be a better option for some creators, as it perceived negatives as are overstated. A day later, with perfect comedic timing, Twitch says creators should get rid of pre-roll ads and increase the amount of mid-rolled ads they run. Classic. YouTube is reintroducing DMs, allowing 18+ users to share videos on YouTube on live stream. Hi, Dan. And then they're also launching a $200 shorts bonus for YouTube shopping affiliates to boost by selected brands. Also, I don't have a TikTok anymore, but TikTok is testing voice calls in DMs. We have DMs, and it's weird. Your hair looks fire today. Thank you. YouTube did start marking videos as being AI, which is good. The UK announced a social media ban for under 16s to take an effect next spring, and then Canada is following suit with a banned announcement expected. I don't know. It's the over 60s we should ban. I have no idea. I think people are just going to lie about their birthdays. Yeah, they're gonna try and figure out a way to do it. Yeah. Emerald, which one? Which bird watching demo? You know the name? Blue Sky has added group chats with up to 50 people. And then they're also allowing attachment of up to 10 images in a post. Blue Sky plans to launch what sounds like a Reddit-inspired communities. Instagram now allows users to rearrange their grid. Yuck. Just got an email that my dad's green card has been approved. Oh, Tori, that's amazing. I'm not ready for the chaos on Twitch that is streamer university again. I'm simply going to ignore it. I feel like Streamer University last year just brought out like all of the chaos that people have, you know? Genu needs his rabies vaccine. When should I schedule that? They have appointments tomorrow and appointments on Thursday. I think it's like normally like there's the office visit and then the vaccine probably like closer. Wednesday? 10 a.m.? Did you shower? I just scheduled too many.
I didn't even do that. Because I wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everybody says hi, Seppi. Beard. Hi, Melty. Add to count. You have a good day. Family. But yeah, with Streamer University, I'm like, ugh. You know? I just think it brought out like a lot of bad, not bad, but just bad behavior. Yeah. A lot of like IRL streamers that are like, that just do like street interviews or like chaos streamers where they're just trying to like cause chaos and like rage bait and stuff like that. It's just bad behavior. That's what I mean. It encourages a lot of pick me and toxic, and publicity is good publicity, yeah. And do what? Okay. Okay. Make real content, don't use others as your content. Mm-hmm. Okay. Love you. You too. It's one thing to react to content sometimes, but that's what so much people's content is. Yeah. I just like, I feel like there's just like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like that type of content, but like to each their own, I guess. Alpha, I'm not saying that. Also, Cat Von, what does that word mean? Eat pate, but make it Italian. Ah. Mmm. What's so funny is I got a notification letting me know that Genu has like boosters that he needs to take, right? Or like to get. And they had his old name, which is Little Lad. I did make a lotte pasta salad a couple weeks ago. I need to make more. We also need butter. We're out of butter. He is a little lad. That was his name from the that was his name from the shelter. It was little lad. It is tick season. Wear bug spray. You're in tall grass and other foliage. Wear pants. Check your legs and your pets before getting into the car. Betsy, I tried the Shocks ones at Fleet Feet last week, and I really liked them. I just need to. We just don't have like the muns for it, you know. Thank you for the lurks over on YouTube, everyone. They're not the bone conductor ones. Hold on. They're not the bone conductor ones. They were these ones. The open fit headphones. And I put like my sunglasses on too, and they weren't like, it wasn't like uncomfortable. I wish that they had the dot Like the open air dots, these ones. Available to just try. I love the ear hooks because like I would love ones that like I can just like clip, you know, like this right here. Because I am worried that if I have, they're not that heavy, but if I have those on my ears, like it might hurt a little bit, like it might get annoying. Uh, Socks, open fit. Been using open fit for workouts. Yeah, I did fine. Just didn't last long. After checking out the Bose Open Ultra, I ended up trying out the Open Dots this year. Thanks to a friend's rec, no regrets so far. Dots sound noticeably better than the Fit Air. Bass is stronger, and overall sound feels more immersive and clear. The Dots last about 50% longer than the Air. Charging case is smaller and feels smooth in the hand. The only thing is I have to clean it more often since my ears get oily and the silicone case shows marks easier. But I think I like open dot. These ones look heavier. I think the open dot airs I'd probably like better. They don't look like they're super heavy and they're cheaper. But I did try these ones and I do like them. The Shocks Open Fit 2 SE are on sale at Costco for $1. So I was able to get my Samsung Buds to charge. So I was able to use those like during my normal walks. But like, I don't know. Don't know. It's like I put them in and I hate it. I hate it. I hate having it in my ears. I had a pair of open ears for years that I use religiously. I'm actually on my third pair now. The first one got warranty exchange just shy of 2 years. Then the exchange died about 2 years again and I bought another. They're the bone conduction kind, which I like a lot. With any real amount of background noise, the headphone sound can totally get lost, but I hate having things in my ears. I think Giuseppe and I both tried the Shocks. The ones that ear hook. Okay, if you don't know, I sleep with my ears folded in. Yes, I know, it's weird. But I don't really have like substantial cartilage to like hold stuff up. What are you doing? I'm gonna get coffee during this ad break. He's sleeping. J-Rock! J-Rock, thank you so much for the 29 months. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. How did it go, Thors? Looking at making some grilled ham and cheese sandwiches for my breakfast lunch that's called brunch. Hannah, get it together. It's not weird to me. What do you mean you sleep with your ears folded in? So, Hannah, ever since I was a kid, I would fold my ears in like this. And like sleep like this. I don't have any, like, I have cartilage, but I don't have cartilage, if that makes sense. Oh, she's a freak. It's just a comforting thing. It's just a comfort thing. And I sleep like that while, until it gets hot, and then I switch to the other side. I'm a side sleeper. I'm a side sleeper. We do have very... Maddie says that we have the same, like, lack of cartilage. No, Betsy, I'm the only one that sleeps with my ears folded. I was a thumb sucker. So I'd suck my thumb and then hold my ears in. Hi, Smeeps. Mm-mm. Very toxic when wet. Don't spray it into your body. Deep. Also, you want to spray it outside. We always have a lint roller in our car for that. Yellowface is on sale on Kobo right now. Dance, shut up. I think somebody was trying to say that people sabotaged it. No, it's just a darker color is going to bring more sun to it, and it's going to I don't know, increase the algae growth. Ooh, Pale, I hope you like them. I really do like them. Everything's great. Yeah, I bet you. What if they do like the pawn dies? Dude, the little birds in the nest are chirping so much right now. Feed your babies! Oh. By the way, so I posted the video of like a guided, is it Qigong? Video. And I did it yesterday just to see. My God, 50 arm strings is a workout, dude. There was, well, okay, so the thing that was wrong with it, Lionheart, is it was leaking. The plumbing is broken. And obviously there was like some damage because of the marble and stuff like that. And so what they decided to do was to keep it from leaking is they painted it blue. To try and fix the leak. But then they also drove on the bottom of it to like check out the work, but like that's thousands of pounds because there's like the whole entire motorcade. You're not telling, like, there's no way that like that didn't cause any more issues, you know? But it was also an eco thing. I can't. Also, my favorite thing about like the UFC bullshit that happened on, was it Sunday? Is he fell asleep during it. But also, I'm sorry, UFC has to be, and I say this, it has to be the most homosexual thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Why did they just stare at the, like, they just stare at each other at weigh-in? One guy threw up on himself. That's why it's during Pride Month. You're right, Jackalberry. Hi, Coco. I do love that they had to postpone it because of the rain. Luckily, Giuseppe didn't have to get postponed. Like at Warped Tour. I thought they would have to. Chat, can I brag a little? Please! Get us off of this! Get us off of this! Your muscles are too big? You're too swole? You got too many gains? You're so strong? Damn, easily. Easily jacked. Easily could pick me up. Easily ripped. Also, Cobra, you being a little sneaky baby. Hold on. Cobra, thank you so much for the 48 months. Resubscribe with your Prime. Oh, it's a double alert. Okay. Emery, thank you so much for the tier 2 for 54 months. 56 months. 56 months. I think it did it like 3 days ago or so. Okay. Emery, thank you for the tier 2 for 56 months. Sup, losers? Doing discussion posts. What are you discussing? I would totally do that so your accusation isn't unfounded. Yeah. I'll leave for 10 minutes. Oh! Zoe, lock in. Ooh, that's fun. Hi, Intrinsic Star, how are you? Hi, Linnea. I need to go and download clips. Apparently, Valifexin is used to treat dizziness, and now I don't take it anymore. I didn't know that. Where are you being downloaded to? Okay. All right. I think I downloaded all of those. I went home and just played Minecraft instead. Linnea, thank you so much for the 180 stream streak. Hi, Danielle. A little sad that some seeds didn't take, but it's okay. Gonna be positive about the seedlings that did take. Nice. Oh, you should try on the vest and the jacket easily. Easily jacked. I'd lurk in YouTube too, but I'm on mobile getting ready to go to the house and pet sit. That's fine, Linnea. Don't worry. Guys, I'm not ready to do... A reflection. Poodle. Strong and tiramisu. Yeah. I'm doing math. During Pride Month, I know, but I have to do this, Coco, because I have to like kind of look back on the last 6 months. To kind of like prepare myself for like, is being full-time viable, or do I need to look for a part-time job kind of thing? And like, how can I possibly improve in a way that would make it viable? So, I'm going to be so transparent with you all. In the last 6 months, I have made $8,020 on Twitch alone. The silly number that I have in my head that would make Twitch a viable full-time job would be if at the end of the year I got to 24,000, which is just like just above minimum wage, I guess, right? So we're 1/3 of the way to that number. That includes income from May, yeah. That is just specifically from Twitch subs. Sadly, this year the sponsorships have been very few and far between. Very few and far between. We had Subway Surfers. And that, I think that was the only sponsorship that I've had this year. That was... yes. Actually, you're right. I don't know if that's included in the payout. That's not. So we did that too. Okay, so let me update that number then. So 8,000 plus 500 plus 278. So we're at 8,798. Bye, Linnea. Hi, Jess. And then let me see. YouTube. YouTube, I need to fucking lock in on YouTube because I need to create more evergreen. Can't check, but I do know with YouTube I probably have not made that much, especially like on the gaming channel because I haven't really been uploading anything on the gaming channel. Saying that the closer didn't show up to the call. The closer is saying that this is because he had the wrong Zoom room and the automations were wrong. I checked the calendar location, the contact location properly, the Zoom room, and the reminder emails and SMS to check for mismatched Zoom locations, and they're all the same, and it turns out the closer just didn't show up. Don't we just love that? Bye, Zoe. All right, so YouTube for the gaming channel, we're at $54.74. This is why I really need to lock in on this. Ah, I know, right? It does not. It does not get as many updates recently, so I need to that's one thing that like I'm planning on doing is like I need to like do one day specifically for gaming and then one day for lifestyle. I should focus more on gaming because that's actually monetized as opposed to the lifestyle does not have any monetization yet. But Aaron said that the lifestyle YouTube is starting to play ads, which it's not monetized yet though. And I didn't get to talk to Campy yet about like why YouTube is thinking that like it's showing as a viable account. Is asking me to watch your Alan Wake playthrough. Cool. The gaming one's great. That's great. That means it's still pushing stuff out, but engagement lurks. Thank you for so I got the YouTube stuff. I need to look at Instagram. Instagram pays me pennies. Even then, I don't even know if I'm still monetized. Shakira, thank you so much for the 17 months. Speaking in from work, it's a madhouse here. Oh, Amp, I hope it's nice and... How's visioning going? Well, we're 1/3 of a way from what the arbitrary number I have to make full-time content be a thing next year. Hi, J11. So the ideal revenue, which is not that much, is 24K for the year. And for Twitch alone, we've got $8,798, which we're halfway through. What I would like it to be at? YouTube gaming, $54.74. And then for the lifestyle, nothing. And then Instagram, I think it's nothing. That is pre-tax, yes. So I can look. Might break. See. Last year pre-tax, it was $17,571. It's not nothing, no. But I need to start working on evergreen content. And also figuring out other things. I know I really appreciate the fact that you're being open about the reality of streaming and that it's not all like super easy sunshine and rainbows. If you get what I'm saying. I get what you're saying, yeah. I've been really wanting to finally make this step to start streaming. But also streaming, it can potentially create opportunity. Yeah, it can potentially create opportunity. So it really does, it fluctuates a lot, right? Fluctuates a lot, and that's fine. But I'm being really realistic about like where I'm going to be. Thank you, easily. I'm checking it, like I'm checking in to see realistically, is full-time content creation going to be a viable thing for me to do next year as well. Because last year was supposed to be technically the last year for full-time. But we had a really awful year. And so I said, no matter what, 2026 is going to be the year that I base off of whether or not I'm able to make this be a sustainable thing. Now, it's not saying that I would be stepping away from content creation. It would just be going from full-time to part-time. Because I do need to, you know, I gotta pay bills. But I'm not going to, the important thing is, the thing that I've always set out to be is that I never wanted to take your money. I wanted to take the corporation's monies. But you want to know what's hard with that? Is nobody's doing fucking sponsorships. Or if they are doing sponsorships, then they're doing it with people bigger than me. Whatever, take my money. But like, that was the goal. That was the goal all along. But we want you. But the goal all along was to take corporations' monies. I think in this day and age, if you were to start streaming, if you were interested in possibly starting to stream or make content, do it as a hobby right now, right? Go in with low expectations, so that way you're kind of like not setting yourself up for disappointment or anything like that. And I'm not saying I'm disappointed that we're not at the point where I would hopefully want us to be at in 6 months. The world fucking sucks, brother. Like, groceries are expensive. There's just a whole bunch of stuff happening. The market is a little bit full. You want to make sure, like, the reason why I was able to go full time was we had our savings, which is gone now. But that was because of dog health issues and stuff like that. I have a partner that saw that I was unhappy in the wedding industry, and he was very supportive of letting me take a breather from being in the wedding industry because I was having so much burnout. But it feels weird not bringing in what I used to bring in as weddings, which is, I'm not saying that I expect to make wedding photographer money. You know? So, but I'm being realistic. I'm not trying to guilt anybody into giving me money. I'm not trying to guilt anybody into subbing. I'm not trying to do any of that. And like, it was the same last year and during September, whenever I was like, if we hit 70-30, we hit 70-30. If we don't hit 70-30, it's fine. Right? And the 70-30 definitely helps. But like, I'm not going to try and guilt anybody into saying, well, guys, this is our last full-time year. No, I'm just being realistic and I'm being understanding. We're in a recession. Everybody's having a hard time, whether that's mentally, financially, physically. Like, I'm not going to emotionally manipulate you into thinking that like you have to sub or you have to give me money or anything like that for me to be able to still have time. And if towards the end of the year, I decide, okay, full-time isn't necessarily working out in the benefit of me and my family, then I will just drop down to part-time. That just means maybe 3 days a week instead of 4. You know, like, it's just like, that's just it. But it's been very hard for myself because of grief and losing my soul dog, and like, it's The plan is with, like, if we were to get the lifestyle if we were to get the lifestyle YouTube back, like get it monetized, it doesn't even have to be like full partnership or anything like that. That would be like 1,000 followers and 3,000 watch hours. That would open up memberships, and then I would paywall co-working, like hour-long co-working videos, and but the paywall would be $1.99, starting at $1.99, and then you can choose however high you want. So, hold on, let me get back in. Getting on meds has really appeared to have helped with coping, even though things have been harder than ever. Yeah. It can also be seasonal with event photography and such. Yeah. So now I have a little bit more of a background or context of your previous career prior to starting streaming, or what you mentioned, wedding photography. Also, may I add, not knowing any context or what your rates are for wedding photography range. That being said, holy fuck, that makes so much more than not impact. Yeah. Hopefully, if you went back to doing more wedding photography, doing it part-time would mean getting to pick jobs because you want to and being choosy. I don't know if I would necessarily get back into wedding photography. I think I would probably do something different. But I want you to know that I and chat and everyone is so proud of you. You've done more in 6 months of this year than last year, and you've been through so much. It's not fair, but you're doing good. Thank you. If you were to pick it up again for a little while, just a supplement, depending on... Well, here's the thing. I do second shoot, and I do have associate shooting. Like, I do associate shooting whenever I'm able to, or when it's offered. It's just... We are in our busy season. Like, wedding season is from April to November up here in Pittsburgh. That is also a very oversaturated market. And so the people that I normally second shoot with, they're also struggling to book. So, that's why I said I probably wouldn't go back into wedding photography. Hi, Coco. I probably wouldn't go back into wedding photography. Hi, Jazzy. Just because, one, it's also a very oversaturated moment. And here's the thing. The first thing that happens to go during a recession, the first thing that happens to take a slash is the arts. I've been through this before, you know. I graduated high school and started photography in 2008. Old. So a lot of photographers are having a lot of you know, they're having a lot of issues with like bookings, and then they're also going to look for their profit over everything else. So they're going to go with second shooters that may not charge as much. Started photography during the Obama administration. Okay. You're right. But what I was thinking about doing was seeing like I'm just playing with the ideas in my head of like what I would do part-time as opposed to, so we'd still do part-time streams, right? But also what other part-time things would I be willing to do? And I think it would be fun to like try and maybe get a job at a bookstore. Retail does fucking suck. But if I'm at a place that's not Spencer Gifts, no, you aren't. I've been in the wedding photography industry for however, what was it, 2008 to now. Almost 20 years. Yeah, 18 years. Yeah, Emerald, exactly. So it's just this isn't like me talking about this now, right? Like this isn't like me trying to, this is me starting to think of if I don't hit like a specific number that I gave myself for the end of 2026, then I know, right? Hi Wildebug. Then I can start like playing with the ideas of like what I would be interested in getting into, right? Like I think it would be really cool to get into a bookstore. I know that they are super duper competitive, but luckily we have a lot of like independent bookstores here. Is there anything we can do to help you achieve these goals? I guess my question would be, can I go through different, okay. Can I go through the different sections and ask you questions? I don't want to distract anybody from work, but would it be okay if I went through different sections with you? So like say, talk about the YouTube gaming, YouTube lifestyle, Twitch, Instagram, or other social media, and see, because I would love to just like brainstorm. And also like, I want to record what I want to record, but at the same time, I also need to be able to like record stuff that's going to bring people to the channel. Not saying that I don't appreciate everybody that is spending their time with me. I am so happy with where we are at for this community. I'm very happy, but I'm also, it is a business. It is a business. And I would love to figure out where I can grow. But I'm not trying to say that you guys aren't valuable to me. Back up, man. It's okay. I just want to make sure that you guys understand. I don't think I'm so happy. We would never lose book club. I'm so happy for where we are as a community. I would love to grow more, as always, because, you know, more viewers equals more subs equals more ad revenue, and etc, etc, etc. But it's also, I'm not going to be one of those people that are like, I should be at this level. I'm not shouldn't, you know? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wait. I thought it was the babies on my windowsill. It's not. Are you talking about me flashing my little to no boobs? No? Tell me what you think. Not again. What a wild time. Hi, Kay. Only play games as long as they are popular than Switch, following the trends ups the numbers. It's not me at all. We'll be playing games with AI. Generative AI. There is a difference between regular AI and generative AI. Just want to let everybody know. Like learning AI and generative AI. Okay. I'm going to ask about Evergreen. Which this is going to be YouTube specifically. We'll save Twitch for a little bit later. This is for gaming. YouTube gaming. This should heights. Well, the book, I'm sorry that you're having a bad tooth. What type of games and videos would interest you in watching game? Like, would you prefer a, like... Would you prefer a dedicated live stream on YouTube where it's just YouTube people that I'm talking to? Would you prefer me multi-streaming on both Twitch and YouTube? Would you prefer shorter videos, like 20-minute videos of like cut downs of like funny moments or highlights? Would you like a monthly clip highlight video so that way you have monthly clips? Would you like longer playthroughs, so like similar to how I did Outer Wilds every like I played for 2 hours long? But would you prefer it to just be an hour long? What type of games would you want to see? Would you like more evergreen games? I know Tiny Glades is definitely one that you guys want me to start doing again, which is like speed builds with Tiny Glades. Highlights bang. So like a highlight reel from stream. Like say if we did a Mulk stream, like just taking funny moments from that. Okay. We have, Betsy, but I haven't. I didn't really. Did I write this down? I don't think I wrote it down. We didn't talk about this specifically. I think we talked about... we talked about lifestyle content. Because I have that, like Cyberdex. Editing vlogs. Here's my YouTube page. Yes. We did talk about this before. I did find the gaming ideas. So like multi-stream, indie game reviews, monthly demo days, Tiny Glades Minecraft Sky, ASMR, full game playthroughs, consistent VOD exporting, longer video game series chosen by community, and stuff like that. But I'm just kind of... it changes. We started that at the beginning of the year. And so... it changes. And I just wanted to see if there's anything else that like is something that you'd be interested in. So like... and then also, Easily was asking about ways that they could help, like how everybody could help me be able to achieve these goals, right? So one of the ways that would be very, very helpful is clips. Think something was funny? Clip it. Doesn't need to be like a cinematic, like groundbreaking thing. Hail? Direct action. Hail. Thank you so much for the $51. You silly goose. Thank you. Thank you so much for the Ko-Fi. Thank you. Yes, and when clipping, remember to leave room for editing on front and back of the clip. I fully do not... Okay, Wildebug, how can I help you with that? Is there a way for me to set up something that if we do an exclamation point clip, it will automatically do it? Clipping on mobile sucks. And so that's what there is. I'm looking into it. Okay. Where's Mark? Because I can do, if I could do a clip command. Don't call Mark out of lurk. He's probably at the shop. Ew. It's just duds. But if I can figure out how to create a clip command, I think that would be a lot easier for a lot of mobile. Also, would you guys like me to set up the vertical streaming option for Twitch? I should do that. Because Witchy said that it's pretty sick. I don't think my transparent posties will take my fountain pen. Wasn't thinking about that. Because it cuts off a large chunk of the view, so I default to normal. We'll see. We'll see what I need to look into it too, right? But yeah, clipping will help with like highlights of like if there's a collab stream that I do, or if there's like a funny moment. I found a video. Please send it to me easily. For certain games of goofy moments, yeah. Highlights of about 20 minutes. I'd be fine with hour-long games that can be background noise like tiny glades. Okay. Long Let's Plays. Making YouTube-only content would drive memberships over there, especially if it was at or less than a Twitch sub, which YouTube is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I would be a human, like, with hi Janelle. With the lifestyle, once we unlock memberships, that would be when there would be like, it would be, I would start it at $1.99 to paywall the like the quiet co-worked with me's, rather than like how we do it on Twitch. So like it would be like an hour to 2 hours of me co-working. I have this little timer that I would set in order to like work, and then we would do like a break, and then, you know, and that would be in different locations too, like different third spaces and stuff. One co-working as free. Yeah, so what I would probably do is I would, with the paywalling of co-working, I would probably, there's somebody that's going to ring my doorbell and it's a solicitor. But what I would probably do is, after, I would do 2 co-working videos a month. I would do 2 co-working videos a month, and then like I would sorry, I got distracted. I would do 2 co-working videos a month on the lifestyle YouTube, and then at the end of that month I would public them. So that way the future would be like, so it would be like, say I did 2 videos for June, then in July those would turn to public, so you guys would get 1 full month of like exclusive co-working, and then I would make it so that like if you wanted to go along with it, you know. Like Dead by Daylight, I don't think I would. I don't think I will play Dead by Daylight again. I really need to get a new no soliciting sign. Did the music stop? No, it's just really quiet for me. So story game, full playthroughs of story games. So what I would probably do is I would probably multi-stream. Full story games. So that's very long form. Yeah, that will probably be a different thing. I sent a link about how to set up Clipbot. Stream Elements doesn't have a dedicated feature, but there's ways to make it work. Okay, thank you, Easily. It's okay. Oh, there are more features to SiriBot? Yeah, I should look into that. Okay. So highlights, funny moments, more clips on Twitch. Let me see what we have else here. How long would you want longer gameplay videos to be, like, recorded? Melty, I don't know. 2 to 3 hours. Would you prefer... Would you prefer, each month for you guys to pick the game that we check out for the dedicated playthrough for YouTube? Like, say for the month of July. Well, the thing is, for July, where's my... For July, we're doing Kingdom Hearts 1 on stream. Allowing members to vote, that's a great incentive. You got the necklace for CC? Gem and Juniper. Gem, G-E-M, and Juniper. When have I played Valorant? A couple days. I think last week we played Valorant. But okay, so members vote for next month. Game from 4 options. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jen and Juniper is, they have, like, you can send the ashes to them and they would press them into a stone. Or you can get the urns, which is what I've done. I'm sorry, Kay. Okay. So, since we don't really have that many members on YouTube right now, would you all like to vote on... Sorry, I just realized how heartless that fucking sounded with Sage is sorry, and then I'm like, okay, so... I'm so sorry. YouTube gaming already does have memberships. Yeah, it is already monetized.
Gray, the burning daylight seems to disappear again. Sure, it leaves with dread. I'm sure it leaves the hearts of those who cherish warmth and space.
Thank you, Easily.
Oh, the quiet spreads among the ones who play pretend. I pray for those who can't do much, but then stars in the sky, please crawl onto me. My eyes so empty, spirit weak. Please stay for a while. I know that you're there, behind the clouds, so welcome. Radio quiet, I signal I speak.
Sun bears are also known as honey bears due to the insatiable appetite for sweet honeycomb harvested from wild bees.
The clouds of the sea, the crystal against my window.
Okay. We're doing Kingdom Hearts 1 in July on the channel. And that's on Twitch specifically. But I will probably be multi-streaming it to YouTube as well next month. But the question is now, what is there a specific game, story-based game, that you would love for me to play that we can make a weekly thing for YouTube? Stardew wouldn't count? I mean, it could. It could count. Stardew could count. Any motorways? Maybe an older Zelda game? We could do that too. Tiny Glades would definitely be like kind of like an ASMR thing. It'd be a lot of reading though. Okay, so here's what's happening with that. I did like Alan Wake. I just didn't like Barry. But what we're going to be doing with that because I haven't played Control. I haven't played the first Control. So what we plan on doing for that is we will be doing a we're going to be playing the first Control when the second Control comes out. So that way people have a place to land that are avoiding Control 2 spoilers. So they can come and watch me experience Control for the first time and also get a refresher if they need to before they start playing Control 2. I could do ASMR Pacopia too. Challenge videos. Okay. I'm Link, but Link is always making the worst decisions. I finally fight a Lionel. And then it's just like an hour and a half of me trying to kill a Lionel and like rage quitting and stuff like that. That'd be fun. We could also do what we could do is we could try and bring back the Stardew live streams, which I've only done one. Specifically for YouTube. As opposed to like Stardew uploads. Okay. Crowd control. Well, that would be for Twitch. I don't think it works for YouTube. Lifestyle? I feel like with lifestyle, I already have like a good idea of what I want to do for lifestyle, so I don't really need to act about that because like also it's not monetized, so it's not like a big thing. I need to start focusing on doing YouTube at least once a week. So the plan is tomorrow probably doing like filming a YouTube video. But it's more work, yeah. But the speed builds for Tiny Glades are super easy. I limit myself to 20 minutes of like the daily challenge. I could do 20-minute speed builds. Well, not speed builds, but just builds. Yeah, I have that stuff. I have the lifestyle like ideas all in. Now is the question for Twitch. Which we do have Twitch ideas. Which isn't that much. We have multi-stream. At least one friend collab a week. That hasn't really happened. Monthly IRL streams. Hasn't really happened. Bi-weekly clip reviews, VIP for the 2 weeks of clips, which we haven't implemented at all. Monthly community nights, and demo days once a month. But what other kind of content would you like to see on Twitch? Hi, comrade. As a chat, you would like to see demos? So demo day, like definitely doing a demo day. They're always fun even when bad. Okay. And we have Next Fest, so we could probably do a demo day on Friday. Bring back backlog bingo. Collabs haven't really happened, but you know. I'm sure in August it will be. It's also, yeah. Reading streams. Okay, here's the thing. We're not. I don't care about like, you know, being put into people's faces whenever it's like reading streams or book club streams. Like, I will always be doing those. I love doing reading streams at the beginning of the month with y'all. I love co-working. Co-working will always be a thing that happens for the most part, unless like I don't have time for it. And like co-working will always be like live streamed onto the lifestyle YouTube, while gaming will be live streamed as well onto the YouTube, the gaming YouTube. So those, and book club will always be a thing too. We do have, I do plan on doing Tears of the Kingdom for most Sundays. Like, Tears of the Kingdom is going to happen again on the 21st. Do we do a demo day on Friday then? Next week is Deer and Boy Day. First Look Fridays. I just like hanging out with you. Thanks. Off Pants Sunday. Okay, let me tell you the plans for the rest of the month right now. So we have co-working today. Demo day on Friday, so First Look Friday if you want. I don't have anything scheduled for Saturday yet. Tears of the Kingdom on Sunday. Then next week, we have dedicated the 23rd, the 26th, and the 27th to Deer and Boy, because I feel like it's probably like a 3-stream game. 28th is going to be Book Club. And that might end a little bit earlier because we want to do a camping trip on Sunday evening. We'll see. Then on the 30th is co-working and mood boards. Then July 3rd, 4th, Kingdom Hearts. July 5th, reading stream. July 7th is co-working. Then for Fridays and Saturdays, that is going to be Kingdom Hearts in July. And then maybe we'll do First Look Friday on the 24th. Oh, that's just Sebby's birthday. No. On the 31st. We'll do First Look Friday. It's all the better, one cosplay every week. It doesn't matter to me what you're streaming. If I'm here, I'm here. Yeah. You don't need incentive. But yeah, we'll be checking out Kingdom Hearts again. It'll be the first one. But Tears of the Kingdom is probably going to be a Sunday thing until I get sick of it again. Then we have Big Walk coming out in August. Then Control playthrough in September. And then Control Resonant in October. And then, so it's just kind of... I think it should be fine. I think... Sign off now. Work is being really stupid. Have a good day at work. I do need to play South of Midnight. Would you like South of Midnight to be a YouTube only game? Do you watch YouTube, Melty? Also, fuck Xbox. I do not. Okay. We could probably work South of Midnight into October then. Or September. Please don't fuck your Xbox. Jay, thank you so much for the whole year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But no, Xbox is closing the devs, that publisher. They decided that they're going to close they're going to shutter that. So there was a round of layoffs that were happening yesterday. Compulsion Games, yeah. Also, I would not... It's fine. If you don't watch YouTube, you're fine. You're okay. Also, found out something awful about 1666. The which game uses Gen AI. 1666 Amsterdam, made by team, including over a dozen talented and experienced artists, use AI images all throughout its reveal. Oh my god. While there was a potential for this cool story, Panache founder Patrice Desolate helped create Assassin's Creed and is working on 1666 at Ubisoft before managing to get the IP off them most discussed games I've seen has instead centered on the fact that not only does its demo contain AI generated imagery throughout, but even the game's key art is riddled with nonsensical buttons and mismatched stitching that you can see in the image up top. In response to fans instantly noticing and criticizing the team, even on Twitter, Panache has issued a statement that follows a now familiar pattern of, oh, how did this happen? A number of people have raised questions or concerns to us about whether assets in our marketing and game use generative AI. We have a dedicated team of over a dozen talented and experienced artists. With them, we looked into the assets in question and found that they were indeed some earlier versions of assets that were made their way into the prologue. This includes some in-game portraits and external marketing assets. We are actively reviewing the assets in question. Human-made versions will be released and update dropping soon. We own up to this oversight and apologize for any upset caused. Please be ensured that early access and full game will not include any assets generated by AI. Fuck off. When even the key art has been so blatantly and unashamedly made using AI, do you honestly think that this is the kind of accident? I'm so tired. I'm so tired. It sucks, man. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. Mm. Like, one of the things that like really makes me so mad about like the whole Spear Crossing using generative AI, like they use Claude for the back end stuff, is that they said if we told anybody about it, we knew that they would skip over our game because they're against generative and you knew. I gotta heat up my coffee. Dumb bitch. Vote for misogyny. I just want them to say we won't use Claude anymore. Just say that you're not going to use Claude anymore. The music cut out. I'm I'm playing it. Okay. I'm going to start setting up Siri clips. Connection needs refresh. Authorize. Good, Janelle. How are you? Okay. So you can now mobily clip with a command. Okay. So you can clip, if you do exclamation point clip and then a title, it will create a 30-second clip with an optional title and then post a URL in chat. If you do exclamation point clip 30, that will create a 30-second clip with an optional title and posting the URL in chat. You can also do exclamation point clip 40, and that's 45-second clip, and then exclamation point clip 60, and then that's the longest clip, which is 60 seconds. Oh, Mew, she just made me. Hi, kitty. So our stream schedule is typically Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I usually take Monday as a personal day because therapy every other week. But maybe I should do that as admin too. No, that will be personal day. Wednesday, gaming, recording. Yeah. And then Thursday, I have to pee. I'm gonna GPG. Okay, BRB. Not gonna lie. Read that as reading my fuck-ass boob. Growing my fuck-ass boob out right now. Also, update on the transparent stickies. It works. I just have to let the ink dry before anything. Yo, titties out? Did great today, like you said. It always sucks. Having to have these conversations because I don't want it to come off as like manipulative or anything like that. And I know you guys. I appreciate it. Because that's the biggest thing is like I never want that to be a thing. I've stopped mid-sword swing to tell you that's okay. I know. It's just, it's very important to me that like and like that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of like, I haven't really been doing like many collabs or anything like that too, is because I just don't want people to think that like I'm very like, I'll collab with like Mac all the time or like Ali and Lexi and stuff, but like I just don't want people to think that like I'm step laddering. I don't ever want that to happen. Yeah, I know. I just, you know, I love to over-explain stuff. But yeah, we'll see what shakes loose, and we'll see what happens. And it's not gonna be if I have to take a step back from full-time streaming just to do part-time streaming and stuff like that. It's not going to be detrimental. It's not going to be We love communicating and transparency in this community, so come as you are, be seen, and be expressed. Yes. And that's why I'm always like very transparent with like a lot of things, you know? How trans everyone is. Giuseppe just messaged me and said, holy heck, how comfortable these are. It is, yeah. Good camera work, bud. I want to take a field trip to a park. A pretty little park. It's cute. So I have 26 clips to get it through. You need to sleep with his eyes open, and I hate it. I hate it. Okay. I'll go through, save those, have them transcribed. I can't mute the can't mute the music. I want to look through Next Fest. That's what I want to look through right now. Well, first, let's see what my personalized calendar says. I'm pretty sure which spire... I don't know. But I like it. Goblin Company came out. This comes out on Tuesday. I'm very excited for this. Dear and boy. Alright, let's look at the next fest. Celebration of upcoming games. Now through June 22nd. Try out free demos, wishlist your favorite, and get notified when they're released. So, we can explore and see. So on my wish list, as a part of Next Fest, is Moss and the Forgotten Relic. We have Rabbit Hall, which kind of feels like a little bit like, almost like a little Culty of the Lamb, like the way that the characters move and stuff. Mirth Island. Milky Delivery. The Tower Defense. Okay, good to know. Milky Delivery. Luz Lagoon. Widow, which still hasn't been announced on when it's coming out. Design and Conjure. HOA 2. Very excited about this. Utterly Lost. Alyssa, which is a walking simulator horror game. This game. And then Over the Hill. Happy Castaway. Archine Eats. Moonlight Peaks, with which he is excited. Origel! And then Deer and Boy. Recommended for me. I know a spot. Well. The Sorting Bureau. What is this? A cozy sorting game set in a quiet Tokyo workshop. Clients bring you boxes of clutter, buttons, coins, gears, and stamps. Sort, match, piece everything together with satisfying ASMR clicks. No timers, no wrong answers, just the joy of tidying up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! What is this? Dialogue heavy games. Yeah, there is a release date for Utterly Lost. Okay. So what I'm thinking, guys, is I'm anxious. I can't focus on anything. We did some hard thinking. Y'all can still do very early today. I was thinking either this is Over the Hill. So Over the Hill. So we could either do, my thoughts are, we end the live stream on YouTube, because this is specifically for co-working. You did math during Pride Month, you're right. And I was thinking about either checking out Over the Hill or that sorting game. Hi Lush, how are you? Yeah, so there's this. Or where is it? The Sorting Bureau. Where you just sort things. Would you guys like to vote? Poll. Okay. 5 minutes for you to vote what game to wind down the anxiety with. If there is a poll that is at the very top, there's a sorting game, and then Over the Hill, which is just like a little driving exploration game. Both are demos. This is available in August. Over the Hill is available in 2026. It says the release date was 4 days ago. Did I read that right? Yeah. It was supposed to be 4 days ago. Sorting would go hard. We could sort, and then if we run out of demo, I don't know how long the demo actually is. Broom broom. But I think that I don't know why I did 5 minutes. I don't know why I did 5 minutes. Acting like you guys needed 5 minutes to choose it. But I do think I am a little bit anxious. I do need to like work on things, but then at the same time I can also just work on things afterwards too, like in between walks and stuff. I should be able to finish captioning stuff. Oh boy, it's split. Oh no. People, get out of lurk. Go vote on the poll. Go vote on the poll. Get out of lurk. The poll is 50-50. Stay in line. Oop, I heard a lurker call out. We're trying to decide when we switch over to a game. Do we want to play a driving game or do we want to play a sorting game? But I think that's where I'm going to call it on YouTube because I feel like I'm not being productive anymore on YouTube. Thank you all so much for everybody that lurked and liked the stream on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Remember to stay safe, stay sane. Your feelings are valid. Your butt looks amazing, so keep up whatever you are doing, and you're worthy of so much love and respect, and I hope you remember that. I really appreciate you. I hope that you all on YouTube have a great day, and if you are just double lurking, come back over to Twitch, and we're going to play a game and just kind of calm down and unwind for the rest of the day. So bye, YouTube. Don't pay attention to what horse. It's just